Have you ever wondered why some stories stick with you long after the credit rolls, while some fade away as soon as the final page is turned? The answer lies in the narrative technique that is crucial to storytelling, autodiegetic narration. Autodiegetic narration is a technique used by authors and filmmakers to tell a story through the perspective of the character within the narrative. It allows the audience to experience the story as if they were living alongside with the protagonist. Autodiegetic narration is when the narrator is also the character in the story being told. This means the narrator experience and perspectives are integral to the narrative rather than being an external observer. This creates a sense of intimacy and immediacy, making the audience feel more connected to the story and its character. Autodiegetic narration is crucial in storytelling because it allows the audience to experience the story from the unique and personal perspective. This makes the audience feel more connected to the story. This also draws the attention of the audience into the narrative and keeps them engaged. By telling the story through the eyes of the character, the audience feels more connected and more invested in their journey, and also more emotionally invested in their successes and failures. One classic example of autodiegetic narration is Nick Carraway's first account experience with Jay Gatsby in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. Another example is Holden Caulfield's first-person narration in J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye. In films, autodiegetic narration can be seen in movies like Vinay Tandi Barvaya, directed by Gautam Menon. The main, led by Karthik, explores the themes of love and music, making the audience feel more powerful and impactful experience. Another example is Ranchana, directed by Anand L. Roy. The main, led by Kundan, explores the themes of love, friendship and identity through Kundan's perspective, making it more emotional and deeply personal to the audience. The term autodiegetic comes from the Greek word auto means self, or digest means narration or telling the story. The author writes the novel in autodiegetic style where the protagonist as the narrator. In films, the main character's diary entries served as an autodiegetic narration. In films, the use of autodiegetic narrator served as a sense of intimacy. In play, the use of autodiegetic narrator helped to create a sense of immediacy and urgency. The autodiegetic narrative style made it clear that the events were experienced firsthand by the narrator. Autodiegetic narration is used in many different genres of literature and films, from classic novels like To Kill a Mockingbird, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Jane Eyre, to contemporary movies like Social Network. It helps to create a sense of tension, suspense, or emotional resonance depending on how it's applied. Autodiegetic narration has a significant impact on all over narrative, where the author was able to create a sense of immersive and engaging story. It allows filmmakers and authors to explore complex themes and ideas and more relatable for the audience. The difference between homodiegetic narration and autodiegetic narration is homodiegetic narration is when narrator is the character within the story. This can be often referred to as first-person narration. On the other hand, autodiegetic narration is when the character who tells the story. It can be also referred to as first-person narration. The choice between autodiegetic narration and homodiegetic narration, where the context plays a crucial role. For example, in narrative perspective, the protagonist is the narrator. When a choice between homodiegetic narration and autodiegetic narration comes to a matter of preference. If the author wants the narrator to be an active participant in the story, autodiegetic narration can be appropriate. If the author wants the narrator to be a passive observer, homodiegetic narration can be suitable. While autodiegetic narration has more benefits, it is not always suitable for every story or genre. For example, it is not suitable for action-packed thrillers or fast-paced comedies, where quick cuts and fast-paced dialogues are important than retrospective feelings and emotional resonance. So it is important for the authors and the filmmakers to make the right choice of the narrative technique of their story or genre based on their strengths and weaknesses. So overall, autodiegetic narrator is a character within the story, provide more information about the character and allows deeper understanding of character's thoughts and feelings and his personal perspectives. Thank you.